What's up, YouTube? It's Deaddraw. Today we're gonna be doing episode 2 of Road to YCS or whatever, with my Skystriker deck profile. Kind of just updating you guys on the changes I made and whatnot to it. Um, so we played it at locals again. We actually had 21 players this weekend, so it was a pretty good turnout for locals. Where we had 5 rounds and then top 4 cut. I actually went undefeated in Swiss, uh, going 5-0. And then I actually won the whole tournament again, so I went undefeated twice in a row. With both Sky Strikers, 2 different builds though. Um, some minor changes, some big changes. We'll kind of go over it. I'll talk about it as we go along. Once again, these videos will be a little bit lengthy. It's not really meant to be just a deck profile. I want to explain deck choices and why I'm doing certain things. So we'll kind of get into it. Obviously, we're not going to explain stuff that doesn't need explaining, like Ray. We don't need to explain her. If you guys really want to go into my first video, I explain more things there. I just kind of want to go over the changes. So 3 Ray, 3 Ash, 3 Ghost Ogre. This is the monster lineup. We actually cut the Gammas. Um, I do like Gamma. I really like Gamma in testing. But the thing is, it really sucked when you draw like 2 Gamma. And Gamma's really only good inside within the first turn. Outside of turn 1, it's pretty bad. So I was like, well, I'm gonna cut Gamma today, see if I miss it. If I could have done better with it, or if I just didn't really care that it wasn't there, it was just something that was good, but doesn't necessarily require to be in the deck. And honestly, I did not miss it at all. Actually, my hands were like seemed like 99% better without ever drawing double gamma or drawing driver. So actually, I think I'm just gonna cut it and keep it cut from the deck because I think it's better without it. Next, we'll go to the spell lineup. So once again, 3 engage. I explained this in the first video. It searches, guys. You should know this one. Um, Again, 3 Widowinker. You play 3, not 2. I explained this in the first video. I'll leave a link in the description, or I'll probably put it in a card. But yeah, 3 Widowinker, self-explanatory. 2 Area 0, 2 Multi-Roll. This is pretty much the same lineup as last week. I do like it at this. I thought about playing 3 Multi-Roll, but I just, like, couldn't find space in the deck, and I'm already playing 41, and I didn't want to go anymore. Then we played 2 Eagle Booster. We buffed this up. Was at 1 last week. And honestly, I'm debating on putting it at 3. This card is so good. You always want to see it. You would rather draw this card than search it, in my opinion, too. That's why I'm debating at putting it at 3. But like anytime you see this, you just feel super safe unless they have like a Solemn Strike or something that you're not expecting. But like whenever you see this, you just feel super safe, and it's super fun, super good. So I did love this at 2. I absolutely loved it at 2. We'll see if I play at 3. And then the one house. So we actually kept jamming waves in the deck. I just didn't want to not have an out for untargetable monsters, and to be honest, I actually really love this lineup, so it seemed pretty good. And that's it for the spells, Sky Striker spells. Then we played 2 Terraforming, self-explanatory. We played 2 Shared Ride. I hate this card. This card's not fun to play with. It's not fun to play against. It makes the mirror match a lot more sacky, a lot more boring, and just not as fun. But other people are playing it, so I kind of have to play this card. Otherwise, the mirror match becomes way too lopsided. This kind of calms it down when you're both playing it. But it's really sacky when only one person's playing it. I just don't really like it, but it is kind of what it is. It's the format. 2 Called by the Grave. So I think we have these in here instead of Gamma, or I can't remember if we played these last week or not. But the way I saw it is I'd put 2 Called by the Graves in, I swap them for the Gammas. You're not going to see it as much because you're running 1 less copy, but they essentially do the same thing. Gamma's just there to stop hand traps. This is what this does. Plus it puts a spell engrave, and honestly, this card was just really good. So this over Gamma for sure. I wish we still had 3. Otherwise, and then you wouldn't even need to even bother trying the Gamma out. But these instead of Gamma, pretty good. 2 Twin Twisters. Debated on putting this up to 3. Just decided not to. Overall, this card's absolutely amazing. I think I like it better than the Mystical Space Typhoon, because it just like when this can come back in a clutch situation, you can take out one of their. You can also take out one of their back row when you if you need to hit your own field spell. It's just it's really good. Even setting this is super good. So I generally really like this card. Then two foolish, one metal foes, self-explanatory. One Rhoda, and then the two impermanents, and then the last little change of the deck was I main deck two Sullen Strike, and this card is like actually really good. I actually really like this. Uh, Whenever you see this, you feel super safe knowing it's a counter trap and they're not going to be able to respond with anything. Especially in the mirror match, like they can't trigger Ray when you strike their Kagari, and it just puts them in such a bad position. And you just end up winning because like 1,500 life points. If you're worried about time rules, the thing is, it's only 1,500 life points. They're probably gonna end their turn once you use this, so they're not really gonna have too much else to do. And the 1,500 like life points is super easy to gain back when you just attack with Hayate. Then you're tied again. And being like knowing to attack with Hayate, shouldn't really matter. Like if you're going to time, you should be like, yeah, okay, hurry up, make Hayate attack. Like you should know better. So I do really like this. You can side this out when it comes into time, and then yeah, and then our locals doesn't we don't do time rules in top cut, so this in top cut like didn't need to get sided out all day, and I was just like, oh, this card's nutty. Yeah, I really like this. I think two though, like I don't think I would play three. I think two is a good ratio, because you don't see it too much, but like you see it just enough to win you those games, and it comes in clutch. I don't know. You could play three, but I like two. Extra deck, pretty much the same thing. Three Kagari, three Hayate, three Shizuku. I like the nine. One Phoenix, one Cerberus, one Unicorn. Put down the wrong card there. Nightmare package. So like I said, I was going to cut Cerberus, and then I ended up not, because since we weren't playing Gamma, I didn't need the room, and somebody had Scapegoat flipped on me. I attacked their two stuff. I attacked both their two of their tokens, with using their monster and my monster. Then I linked off, discarded, so they only had one token to play with. Um, it was pretty clutch actually. Like I think I would want to continue to play it. That's the Nightmare. Then we run one Trisbana. This card, it never came up, but I feel like it would come up enough in the Altergeist match. I didn't play Altergeist. Then one Bomber Dragon and one Boral Sword. Self-explanatory stuff. Okay, my side deck is a little wacky once again. But it's not. I don't know. I liked it, and I actually sided in like probably 6 cards or like 5 or 6 cards every match. I think I got lucky with the matchups I had. Not to the fact that they were bad decks, but to the fact that my side deck was really good for them. So, 3 Mind Control. This card is so good against like every deck. Being able to take their stuff, even to get attack with Hayate, or just being able to attack with like Kagari or anything, just to clear their board, link off with it. It's just so good. It's this card also just baits out everything. It always baits out the negate. I love it. I saw this with like not today, but in the past, I've seen this with like they had a Nat Beast and a Nat Beast. I had this and Ogre in hand, so I just mind control. They obviously Nat Beast it, and you Ogre. It's just a super good bait card. I love it just for the fact how well it beats out like anything your opponent has against you. Um, this is weird. I played one Galaxy Cyclone. I couldn't find my second one. I want to play 2 of these. Honestly, the reason being is because in the in like against like True Draco and stuff like that, like Floodgates really hurt you. Skill Drain sucks. Anti Spell sucks. All that kind of stuff. If you can hit one of their back row, and then next turn you can get rid of a Floodgate that you don't want to deal with, like this just is so good. I'd probably play more of these, and I actually did pick up more, so probably be playing more of those. One Hercules base, probably cut this for a Cyclone. Third Twin Twister, super clutch once again. 2 Hate Trunade. We hate back row. We really hate back row. This is by like I think 90% or like 70% of my side deck was just back row hate. This is super good. I explained it in my last video. Like I said, you guys should watch that video. Keep watching these as updates, not as like a whole new deck profile. 3 red reboot. This is like the one I kind of just threw in last minute. I had 3 extra spaces. I was like, I'm either gonna put Kaiju's in or I'm gonna put red reboot. Put in red reboot because I figured I might play a decent amount of Altergeist, and I played 0 Altergeist. But like having red reboot plus like this and red reboot will always win you those matchups, even if it's like against 2 Dracos as well. It just wins you that matchup all like super easily. And then 1 Heavy Storm Duster. We really hate back row. We really want to win the mirror. And 3 Mind Crush. And that's the last. This is so good too. This wins games flat out. Now let's talk about matchups real quick. So round 1 I played Josh. Actually I think I only played SYA members all day. We only played SYA. I didn't play anyone outside of SYA. So we played Josh round 1. He was playing Mech Knights. Here he was trying something different. I won that quite easily. I just always had the answers for purple. Stop purple, you win against that deck. So that's kind of what went down there. I won that 2-0. Next round, I played Swifty or Ethan. I beat him 2-1. I beat him in time for that matchup. He was playing Sky Striker. Round 3, I played against Steven, my roommate. He was playing Sky Striker as well. I won that one 2-0 again. Round 4, I played against Al, my upcoming new roommate. He played against him. He was playing Invoked Sky Striker. He wasn't playing the Mech Knights. He was just playing Invoked Sky Striker. The deck was really cool. I did win. 2-1 against Al. Round 5, I played against Zach. And he was playing Burning Abyss, and I beat him 2-0 as well. And then top 4 cut. So that was there's 5 rounds of Swiss. Top cut, I played against Al again in the rematch Invoked, and I beat him, I think 2-1 again or 2-0. I think it was 2-0. I don't know. I know he took 1 game off me. It was either I won the Swiss 2-0 or I won this 2-0. I don't know which one it was. And then in finals, I played against Ethan again, in Sky Striker, and I won that one 2-0. I played really well. He bricked 1 game. And then like game 2, I played really well. So yeah, that's kind of what went down. I'm really confident. I played all the good players, so it was nice to see me be able to do this well while I played like the hardest matchups in my city. So it was really cool. That's pretty much it, guys. Next week, I don't think I'm gonna have a deck profile because I won't be going to locals due to Thanksgiving, Canadian Thanksgiving. And then the week after that, I am not sure because it's my birthday weekend. So if we decide to go to Yu-Gi-Oh, I'll probably be hungover. But I'll try to get some another list up in that. And we'll have other videos out during those weeks. Anyway, guys, please comment, like, subscribe. It means a lot to me. We'll talk to you later. See ya.